Did you know that infants are ready to learn sign language? 2-year-olds are ready to learn the basics of science, and 3-year-olds are ready to learn coding? Your child is ready to learn, and at Primrose Schools, teachers make the most of this time by creating a joyful, purposeful learning experience unlike any other.
For instance, have you heard of the Primrose Friends? In every Primrose school classroom, teachers use these 12 lovable puppets to make character development joyful, meaningful, and memorable. From exploring generosity with Benjamin the Bear to practicing honesty with Peanut the Pony, every friend plays a special part in helping children learn important values while having plenty of fun along the way. We could all use some friends like that. You can learn more at primroseschools.com. Now enrolling infants through children age 5. That's primroseschools.com for more information.
Gretchen, you and I both love Whole Foods Market.
Mm-hmm.
It's fall. I am trying to entertain more, and I love to go to Whole Foods Market for entertaining or just for my everyday needs. The 365 by Whole Foods Market brand always has great quality at great prices. Plus, you can shop low price everyday items in the store and online with convenient pickup and seamless delivery.
Right. It's the combination we all want, which is really good prices and also really good quality products. They have hundreds of yellow low price signs that make it easy to save without compromising the quality and ingredient standards that you expect from Whole Foods Market.
Yes. Gretchen, you know I'm not much of a chef, but I do know that when I go to Whole Foods, I can figure out something good to offer my guests that I can be proud of.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy so many ways to save on cozy fall meals at Whole Foods Market.
Lemonada.
I'm Gretchen Rubin, and this is A Little Happier. One of my secrets of adulthood is be full of desires and easy to please. I stumbled across this truth by observing my parents as house guests. My parents are terrific guests, I realize, because they have many things they want to do, and yet at the same time, they're pleased with whatever plans end up unfolding. Desire is invigorating. It's energizing to be around people who want things, who work toward things, who have ideas about what to do, who are interested and curious. My parents are full of desires. If I ask, "What do you want to do today?" they have a long list of places they want to visit and things they want to do in New York City, and that makes them much easier to have as guests. At the same time, my parents are easy to please. They have their list of things they want to do and see, but if I say, "Hey, let's go to the Noguchi Museum," they'd say, "Wonderful, great idea, let's do that." If I say, "For dinner tonight, let's just stay home and order pizza," they'd say, "That sounds terrific." Now, this observation that it's easier to play host to someone who is full of desires may seem counterintuitive. We might assume that it's easier to deal with someone who doesn't express any preferences because they seem like they'd be happy with anything and not disappointed by missing out on something. But in fact, it's often harder. Then we as hosts have to do all the work of thinking about options and trying to mind read what someone else wants. It's like when another kid comes over to play. "What do you want to do?" "I don't know. What do you want to do?" Somebody has to do the mental work of thinking of possibilities and taking responsibility for choosing the best plan. Children tend to be full of desires and easy to please. They want to go to an amusement park, feed the goats, visit the ice cream parlor, and that's fun. I used to think that I would seem more easygoing when I said, "Anything sounds good." But now I realize that being full of desires and easy to please actually works better in relationships. I'm Gretchen Rubin, and I hope this makes your week a little happier. From the Onward Project.
Hi, Gretchen, Craig Robinson, and my little sister Michelle here. We host a new podcast called IMO with Michelle Obama and Craig Robinson. We know you're the queen of giving advice, so we wanted to get a few tips from you.
You know, Gretchen, a lot of our listeners are going through some major life changes. What advice do you have for folks who are trying to stay grounded in the midst of major life transitions?
Craig and Michelle, I am so happy to be talking to you. Here are a few questions that might help us gain perspective. So consider questions like this. What activities take up my time but are not particularly useful or stimulating for me? Do I spend a lot of time on something that's important to someone else but is not very important to me? If I could magically change one habit in my life, what would I choose? And here's a question. Would I like to have more time in solitude, restorative solitude, or would I like to have more time with friends? Just thinking about questions like this can help us start to figure out how we might make our lives happier. With greater self-knowledge, we're better able to make hard decisions that reflect ourselves, our own nature, our own interests, our own values. In my own case, I have found that the more my life reflects my nature, the happier I get, and the more grounded I feel when I'm going through a period of major change or transition. For more great advice, search for IMO with Michelle Obama and Craig Robinson wherever you get podcasts. You can listen to Issa Rae on letting go of certain friendships, Kiki Palmer on why disappointment is actually the key to career success, Seth and Lauren Rogan on caring for aging parents, and so many more.